welcome back to this e-video update. Again, last day of the NCSL Forum here in Washington, D.C. I have with me South Dakota State Senator Deb Peters, also NCSL's Vice President.
Yes, sir.
Senator Peters, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Now, again, our last day here. Now, you were the moderator of one of the sessions today talking about the shared economy. And people think that the shared economy is talking about just maybe about like the company of Uber, but
Right.
Uber, Lyft, Airbnb. Talk a little bit about that session that you moderated.
Sure. You know, we've got to come up with a systematic approach to the new world of doing business. So Airbnb and Uber are good examples, but you know, it comes down to bike share and ride shares and just the sharing economy, and then how do you regulate it? You have to balance government regulation, taxation with consumer protection, and how you ensure government stays out as much as they can, but also ensure consumer protection and ensure that government is still kind of doing the balancing act.
Right.
So it was a very fascinating discussion this morning that talked about we really need to bring old laws up to date, include a lot of the updates, not necessarily, and maybe back off some of the regulations that are no longer needed, or some of the protections and taxation policies that are no longer.
And that's really where the issue lies right there, is the taxation. Is that one part of it?
It's part of it, but consumer protection as well. I mean, taxis have to be bonded, and there's a lot of regulation that goes into like the taxi system. Where Uber, that's where a lot of the rub is right now with Uber, is it doesn't have a lot of the consumer protections in place.
Okay.
So you know, it's just a matter of bringing old laws up to date, and then how do you treat similar services consistently in state law, even though they're utilizing different platforms.
So switching gears a little bit, another session was the legislative or legislatory effectiveness. Is that right?
That is correct.
What were your thoughts on that particular session?
You know, I think we're doing a lot of great stuff here at NCSL. We do a balanced approach. We look at a variety of different issues, whether you're Republican or Democrat, minority, majority, and more of a legislative effectiveness, but civility, collaboration, working together. I would highly encourage legislators from all over the country, if you are having issues and problems in your legislatures with civility and people just being cordial, even though you disagree on issues, you know, you have to learn to agree to disagree at some point. And I really think that our legislative effectiveness committees are working through best practices on how to bring opposing views together and just learn to agree to disagree and still be civil.
Well, Senator Peters, thank you so much as always for joining us. You're always a delight. Ladies and gentlemen, more information about our forum as well as all the presentations by many of our presenters is available on our website, ncsl.org. Senator Peters, thank you so much.
Absolutely, thank you.